Hello, I am the Queen of Daggers and I hold the cards. Alrighty, Taurus, this is a general read for everyone in your sign. Now this may or may not resonate with you. Take what does and leave the rest behind. Roles can be reversed. And remember, there is no gender in tarot, so I may say he or she for certain cards, but that does not necessarily mean it is gendered as such. It could represent a masculine or feminine energy, or it could just be the pronoun that I pick at the moment. Now, I like to, actually, if this does resonate, please, please, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and hit the little bell so you are the first to know when I do a reading for you, or I do a general for the collective tomorrow, actually. And you should have another reading up on Friday for your weekend. So, if you subscribe, you'll be the first to know about that. If you hit that little bell. And feel free to leave me a comment, tell me, you know, where you're from. I'm from Rhode Island in the US. How you're doing, the worst joke you know, your favorite snack, you know, whatever you'd like to say. Just say hi, hello. It's a good time. So, I like to start with the Lenormand so we have some context on what's going on over here. Now we have bear to start with. That's our signifier. That is abundance. But it's abundance you have to fight for frequently. And then we have key. So you do have the key to this, but you're at a crossroads, so you have to make the choice to get that key. And then we have letter. So you're getting some kind of communication coming in, some kind of message regarding this. And it's up to you which path you take and whether you pick up this key and whether you go for it. Alrighty, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's see what's going on over here. So we're starting with the Chariot, and the Wheel of Fortune, and Strength in reverse. My goodness. So, you don't feel like you can move forward. You don't feel comfortable doing that. It's just not something on your mind on this midweek so far. Or at least maybe the beginning of the week you didn't feel like that was an option. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you feel like things just simply were not going your way. And that may have caused enough frustration for you to not move forward. And then with Strength in reverse, which is big Leo energy, this is Cancer energy, just in case you're curious. I feel like it seems as if you just felt drained. You felt like you feel like you're stuck in this bad luck. You feel like you cannot reach this. You don't have the key. You don't want to go to this crossroads, and you don't want to acknowledge any message, especially with the Knight of Pentacles coming in. That is abundance coming towards you. Then we have the Ten of Wands, though, so you feel like this is a burden. It is very burdensome, whatever this is, whatever way to get this abundance is. Again, the key to this abundance is right there, but you're looking at it as a burden. However, you need to make this judgment call. You have judgment right here, just staring you in the face. An Ace of Swords, that's knowledge, that's decision, that's facts. So you really need to, throw down your sword one way or another at this crossroads to answer this message and to get your key and to go for your abundance. But with the Four of Cups in reverse, I feel like you're very focused on what you want to get, on what options you want to take. You're refusing this one. But you need to make sure that that's not the option that you really need to take, because if it is, and you refuse it, that's not going to end well. So we're going to check the bottom of the deck, or what I pulled from the bottom of the deck, because I consider this sort of the epilogue, so to speak, or the advice. Some people shuffle for the advice. I tend to find it at the bottom of the deck. We all have our ways of reading. So we're starting with the King of Wands. You do have an idea of what decision you need to make, and you are quite well established within the kingdom of it. You have complete control. However, you need to decide whether or not you want to use it, or if you want to stay neutral. Do you want to be Switzerland, or do you want to make a decision? Pick one. Same with the King of Cups. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, I feel like you absolutely know which decision you should be taking, and you just need to take it. You are strong enough to take it. You are the master of your kingdom. You know, okay? You know. Don't pretend you don't. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, you're doubting this. You're doubting this abundance is going to be there. Or you feel like you can't share it with anyone. You can't share it with the world. It's not something you feel comfortable saying. You don't feel comfortable making this decision yet, even though you know it's going to lead to something good. And that this is the key to a good future. Why? I think you're holding yourself back for no reason, especially with the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's usually being overwhelmed by choices. You're not overwhelmed by choices. You know exactly what choice to make. But if you're going to stay in this Chariot energy, you're never going to make that choice, all right? I think you're too afraid of the Wheel of Fortune going against your favor that you don't want to go for the choice you know will actually succeed. Just in case it doesn't. You don't feel like you have the strength to make that right decision and follow through on it. Even though you absolutely can. With Bear here, that is an aggressive way of getting your abundance. And with Crossroads, you just have to pick. You have to pick. You can't just stay stagnant. If you stay stagnant, you're going to lose this chance. You're absolutely going to lose it. This is a message. This is communication. This is not something you can wait on. This isn't something that you can just sit on forever, okay? And we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, okay? You don't want to share this with anybody. You don't want to celebrate this with anyone. You want to keep this to yourself. But you can't keep it to yourself because that means you haven't made a decision if no one knows you made a decision. And, oh, computer, please don't do this to me right now. And no one's going to know you made this decision, so it's essentially like you didn't make a decision at all. And with the Hierophant, you want to do a traditional way. You want to go about this in a very traditional way, and that might be what's stopping you because everything about this may be a little unorthodox or very, very new to you. But you have to consider the Hierophant, everyone listens to the Hierophant. So maybe speak up. And Hierophant tends to be a master. If you look at his little scepter here, he's got, you know, initiation, then he's got apprenticeship, then he's got mastery. He is on top of his work. He is listened to, he is revered, and he works in a traditional way, but that's not necessarily bad. I think you just need to go outside of your comfort zone in terms of this decision at this crossroads, and that's what's going to bring you to your success. So, Taurus, that is what I have for you for the midweek for this Wednesday. For this beautiful Wednesday. Please enjoy it, and please recognize that you don't have to fear this. You can have this if you actually make the choice to go towards it. So, if this did resonate with you, please leave a like. You can leave a comment. You can tell me, you know, your favorite snack, how you're feeling today, the worst joke you know. Just say hi or hello, or where you are. It's always interesting to find out where people are. I personally, like I said earlier, am in Rhode Island in the US. Nobody really knows about us, but we do exist. It's very nice. Hello. My son is in the background. He's trying to say hello as well. If this doesn't resonate, you can also do that, and feel free to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. If you hit the little bell, you will know right away when I do another read for your sign. Cause I'm a tiny man. Just trying to say hello. When you will know when I do another read for your sign, and tomorrow I'll be doing a general collective reading, so I recommend you don't miss that either, in case that happens to resonate with you or anyone you know. And if you know a Taurus who does need to hear this, please feel free to share it, especially if you're a cross watcher trying to find out how your friends are doing. I mean, if it doesn't resonate, you can also still do all of that. I'm not going to stop you. Nobody else is. You're very much free to do so. I mean, why not send a message? But either way, this is what I had for you today. I hope you're doing wonderful, and I hope you do make this choice, because success is at your fingertips. You just have to reach for it. And with all of that said, I love you very much. I hope to see you tomorrow, and thank you for sticking with me and choosing me as your reader for today. It means a great deal. So again, I love you, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye! Okay, that makes it easier to cut off.